Welcome to the video, Adding and Managing Proxies. In this video, I'm going to review how the pricing works for a proxy, and then we're going to add a proxy to the Azure Function app, and then demonstrate the Function app is serving data through that proxy. The pricing for function proxies is very similar to that of function executions, but it runs a little bit differently. Function executions, you are charged for both the number of times the function starts and the amount of time that it's running. The number of times that it starts is granted for the first million executions per month, and 20 cents per million executions after that. Resource consumption, however, is the average memory consumed, and then the time it takes to run based in milliseconds. And the memory is 128 megabytes. So 1 gigabyte running for 1 second is 1600 thousandths of a dollar. And the first 400 gigabytes per second are free. Function proxies, the same pricing applies to both the execution and the resource consumption. However, for your proxy, it's always going to be running less than 128 megabytes. So you'll only pay for that first 128 megabyte increment of RAM. And the function proxy runs the entire time the function takes to complete processing and return results. Now, if this is web API, you may be very fast. It may not be something that's taking a long time. However, if you're invoking a different function and it's returning some HR processing, the clock will be running the entire time that function is going. Now, if the pricing for proxies is a little confusing with all the, you get this for free and it's counted by milliseconds and paid for in gigabytes per second, the actual use of the proxies is not difficult. Let's go ahead and expand your function app and choose proxies and click new proxy. Function app in read write. See, our proxies was in read only. Now we can go to proxies and create a new proxy. Let's call our proxy Amazon. And now the route template. We can leave that blank for right now, and we can we'll do Amazon and name. The backend URL is where the proxy is going to point to. Let's take a look at Amazon. A very basic search for computers returns this result. And now we're going to change the computers keyword to be name. There are options for request overrides and response overrides, but we can create this just as it is with no overrides. And now our proxy will display the backend URL with the parameter that we've provided, and it will appear in our namespace. Working with proxies also can be done through the advanced editor. And if you no longer need your proxy, deleting it is available from the proxy menu. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to configure your serverless app with automatic deployments.